Hey guys, been a while. It's hard to believe that an entire semester of med school has gone by already. It still kind of blows my mind, but this module has been... What is going on? And a pretty crazy one, so I haven't been able to vlog too much. It's crunch time now. I got about a week and a half until my main module final. Until then, I have a lot of stuff to do and a lot of other exams that I gotta get done. So I'm gonna show you what it's like to grind in med school for your finals, as well as juggle all the other things that other med students have to do. So, welcome back to the vlog. You get to be in my video. Thanks. So within the next week and a half, I will have to finish this laundry list of tasks. First one being my histolab quiz. Next one being my OSCE this week. Then it will be the weekly quiz. Then it's my problem solving exam, my lab practical, then my module final. And you'll get to see me get through all of it. First one being the histo quiz right now. And just like that, one done. So our exec committee, since we recently had elections, is having our first meeting tonight at one of the members' houses. We're all going to be wearing masks, have a little bonfire. We have enough space to keep everyone distance. So this will be a nice little relaxer of the day to take a break from the studying and get to see what we can do as a class now that we have leadership.
Is the lighting good?
What would you like to say as the new president of the class of 2024?
I'm super honored and so excited to have been elected president, and we just had our first executive meeting, and I'm just so excited to work with all these fantastic people, yourself included, Andy, and just do what we can to have a really productive and amazing year and make positive changes where we want them to be seen. Yay! I'm so excited.
So I have my clinical final called an OSCE tomorrow. Usually they bring in standardized patients, but since we're in COVID era, it all has to be telemedicine. So I basically am going through all these videos they sent out where they're like converting our physical exams that we learned how to do for musculoskeletal system. For example, like that's testing hip rotation and turning it into like what you would say over telemedicine. I'm reviewing that right now. Got a whole list right here of like what it tests for, what each of these tests rule in, rule out. I got another busy day today. We're volunteering with the Salvation Army to put together some little goodie bags for the kids for holiday season. As a medical school, we love to try to, keep up and give back to our community. So that's what I'll be doing today. Just because finals are happening doesn't mean we don't have lectures and other things going on. So still stay busy. yesterday went super well. It was a really cool study break as well as a great opportunity to meet some of my classmates and help out our local community. The Salvation Army greatly appreciated us bringing in a small army with them because we basically did what would have taken them an entire weekend in like an hour. And so we're super appreciative of them for letting us help them out and for making sure kids have a really great Christmas even in these crazier times. And now I am dressed in my white coat and I'm going to go see a standardized patient to take care of their knee and shoulder pain and hopefully get 100 on my clinical final. So wish me luck. You ready for your OSCE?
I don't know, my time's not too ready.
We're professionals here. So, the last lecture of 2020, done. The OSCE yesterday went really well. I was super confident. I felt way better interacting with my patient and creating rapport. I asked all my questions in super good time, was organized, except on my first patient, I completely forgot to introduce myself and say my name. So, probably gonna get docked for that. But I cleaned it up on the second one. It's fine. Just remember, introduce yourself. Today, I have a couple advisement meetings about like what specialty I want to choose because the new curriculum right now is kind of making us choose pretty early. I have a few on my radar, but that's a whole video in itself and will be for a later time. Also, I caved. And in my burn lecture, I made this TikTok.
Hell no. To the no, no, no. Hell
What does it look like?
hell to the no.
Yeah, I hate myself too. But that's how this week is going, so. Since all my afternoons this week have been practically booked, this is... This is my first free afternoon that I get to go into the anatomy lab and study the laundry list of structures needed for Monday's practical. And because I waited till the end of the week, the lab is probably going to be crowded with other procrastinators like me. So this should be pretty interesting. Gotta put some Asian oil on my mask for all my Viet peeps out there. You recognize what this is. For the rest of you, this is basically liquid Tiger Balm. Put a little bit on the nose of the mask so I can stand the smell of formaldehyde for the next 3 to 4 hours. It is too cold for this. I will see you in like 3 to 4 hours. Currently, it is 3:30 in the morning. They decided to cram the entirety of dermatology into 1 week. So, in order to prepare for this quiz, I kind of just said, I'm gonna go to bed early, get some memory consolidation, and then wake up and get through the rest of these lectures. But, it's gonna be a long day. It's kind of nice being up super early like this because nobody's distracting you. Social media is kind of dead, and I just get me, my lectures, and my room. I look like a hobo right now. My roommates are asleep. I think maybe they're studying too. Welcome to graduate school. I just had my last case session with my current preceptor this morning, who is one of the smartest, most caring guys I have ever met. And it's kind of sad because we're switching preceptors next semester, but I'm so thankful that we have faculty here that are super supportive and caring to bring us from the absolute newbies of day one to the somewhat intelligent medical students we are after just 6 months. But I'm kind of sad because it's like, you know, a father or mentor kind of leaving you after an entire semester of building a good relationship with them and, you know, having fun, having those inside jokes. Like, gotta start all over. But the next group that will have them will be incredibly lucky. I have my last quiz of the module in a few hours, so I'm gonna study for that and knock it out and back to the anatomy lab this afternoon. So wish me luck again, and I'll see you later. I think my body's finally giving out on me. I had to call it after like 2 hours in there. I need to go home and sleep and eat and recover. I'll be back tomorrow morning at 9 o'clock. So time to rest up. We just got done taking pictures. Woo! Our class pictures.
And it was so fun. Woo!
Class historian right here. No, not Shola. She's the president. She's nothing important. She's nothing important. She's just the president. It's fine. Ahana, come here. Ahana, the best co-historian. We got our official like exec board class pictures today, which will probably be all up on the screen right now. Everybody looks beautiful, and we should be studying.
Yeah, we have finals next week.
We should be studying. I don't know why we're doing this, but everybody's looking great.
Woo!
Woo!
What's your footwear choice there? Just on a casual vibe, you know?
Okay, with that bit of fun out of the way, it is the home stretch. We have our problem solving exam and our last lab practical back-to-back tomorrow and a huge big final Thursday. There's not too much we can do to prepare for the problem solving exam because it's basically you show up and you work through a case and come to a conclusion, a diagnosis, and a treatment. So it's more just like show up and execute. So because of that, most of the weekend was spent doing step 1 test banks and Anki and more practice questions to prepare for the practical as well as, of course, lab time. It's been a grind for most of the weekend, but it's about game time. I'm ready to get these over with and enjoy my break. Good morning. It is 5 a.m. and yes, I've been waking up at 5 a.m. for the past week. Hopefully it doesn't look like I've lost too much of my sanity, but it's game day, time to knock out 2 big exams. Wish me luck, and let's get this over with.
Syndinosis is SEMITE.
David? You good?
Super duper, Dad.
Abby, what's in that book?
Dead bodies. You wanna see?
Yeah.
Alright, let's play dead body roulette. Look, it's your kidney.
Is that any different than Russian roulette?
A little bit more gruesome maybe. Now we have, ew, you're at nasopharyngeal orifice.
Annie, so you
Yeah,
ready?
I've only done twice, so you've done more than me.
No.
Ask me how I'm feeling.
How are you feeling?
I'm allowed, but I'm good.
Yay. One more to go. And then there was one. The big module final covering all of our lecture material from the module.
Thank you!
A what?
The days consisted of early mornings, long hours, thousands of Anki cards, a couple hundred practice questions, and some supportive friends to help make studying a little more bearable. All the hard work, all the time spent, all the memories leading up to this. The completion of an entire semester of medical school. I hope everyone has a safe and restful holiday. Thank you so much for your support, and I will catch you guys next year.